What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today we are doing the Boogaloo late game option swarm deck. So there's a lot of ways you can play this deck. You're basically going to, first of all, look at the planned hero, sort of determine what their strengths are, and also sort of pay attention to what cards they play in the early game, and that is how you're actually going to decide how to play this deck. You can play this deck simply by just playing either your Cheese Cutter or your Con Man on turn 1, and then on turn 2 playing your Unlife combo. If you play Unlife for the party together with either Egg or your backup dancers, the Unlife will grow to a 3-3, which is a really strong start. They remove a minion, you just keep on swarming them. So against heroes that are not going to be good at controlling early game and do not have a lot of little banana bombs and stuff like that, you are going to go with that combo. Against heroes, let's say like Spadow and Solar Flare, and any other hero that you see is just running a lot of little banana bombs, or just a lot of control cards. Let's say it's Grass Knuckles with Galactic Cactus, things that will be able to take care of your early game. There is an option in this deck to completely just pass all the beginning turns. You can control them with your Bungee Plumber. You can even use your Cheese Cutter or your Con Man as a turn 1 sort of control card, because when you play Cheese Cutter on 1, they have to use one of their small removal resources to sort of take this out and not develop any of their own tempo, so you have sort of that option. You basically pass until turns 3 or 4 or 5 or even 6, and then you do just a big massive play. Let's say on turn 4 you can go Unlife, Egg, and then 2 1-drops. Those 2 1-drops can just be included in the one card, which is the Zombie's Best Friend, running 2 of these, and that will actually make the Unlife into a 4-4. If one of those cards is an Egg, it'll hatch to be a 5-5, and you're going to have this entire field full. And you know, even if they have a lot of resources in their hand, they're probably not going to be able to deal with everything. You can then swarm again the next turn, because again you have all these cards sort of built up in your hand. You can also use your win more cards like the Area 22, and the Maniacal Laugh is sort of the big finisher. So if you swarm on turn 5, you should have a target to be able to play Maniacal Laugh on turn 6. Now, there is a third strategy that you're able to. So that was aggro, as if you swarm. Control is if you're waiting till the late game and you use sort of your cards, your swarm, as your finisher. And you can also play this deck like a tempo deck, because on turn 2, you always have the Secret Agent Synchronized Swimmer combo. So you want to play one of your 1-drops, doesn't matter which one, on turn 2, and you scoop it up using the Secret Agent. This will stick it into your hand. And then you replay that together with the Synchronized Swimmer on turn 3. That will give you 2 huge minions, usually like 2 5/5s, which is a ridiculous amount of tempo, which means stats on the field better than your opponent's stats on turn 3. Even if they have a Shamrocket, it's only going to remove one of them. You're still going to have a huge beast on the field, and then you come in and just keep swarming and take over the game that way. The strongest strategy probably is the Secret Agent Swimmer combo, but you don't always get, you have to get a 1-drop plus Secret Agent plus Synchronized Swimmer in order to pull that off. So it's nice that we have a couple other ways that this deck can win even without that. You also don't want, if you're against like Solar Flare, who's definitely going to have a way of removing that card on turn 2, you probably just don't even want to try the Secret Swimmer combo and just wait till the late game again, because you're going to be Solar Flare is going to have a lot harder time in Spadow, a lot harder time dealing with your super late game than your early game, since they just have a lot of early game control typically. So we're gonna play these games and probably gonna sort of decide at the beginning of each match which strategy we're going with. It's super good to have an adaptive deck like this. We've tried this with a lot of heroes. I do have like an old Captain Combustible, which was both aggro, tempo, and control deck. So having those, if you can find a way to mix those all into a deck, it's really good. Now, Swarm is good against Rose, because again, the only way she can really deal with early game is like turn 4 Shrinking Violet, and you can very often outgrow her by then. Swarm is good, and Secret Agent Swimmer is good. If we get a Swimmer, that would be nice. I feel like since we don't have the Swimmer, I'm not going to hold on to this. We're just going to go for the big early game Swarm. Con Man is very good against Rose. Again, she really has no way of dealing with this. We're going to put this here. We're going to probably save the Heights lane for the guide that the dog creates, because it's a random 1-drop, which can be Chimney Sweep, so it's better on Heights. Slight consideration. Again, her Mog and her Godify, they're not really good. It's cool. This is a turn 3 play. I could even just scoop this if I need to. Let's see what happens. I don't see the play right now. I could have just played dog there. Okay, that's cool. I think I want to bungee plumber this. Hello, Hockey. I wonder if we should scoop this, though. I think I will. It's a little weird. I wonder if I should be using my bungee plumbers to activate my cards, make them hit face instead of the opponent like that. Wow, so we just got egg, which makes this play so freaking good. So we're going unlife. Con man. Egg. Now we're able to play the con man on turn 3. So we have 2 huge guys. Again, if this gets Godified or Mogged, first of all, they'll grow the unlife of the party. So that's like, it's such bad value. This will actually be a 5/5 now, but more importantly, the unlife of the party. We just got another one. Are you freaking kidding me? Hilarious. The unlife of the party is now free. I mean, the opponent does not have Godify or Transmogrify to deal with this. These are both going to grow here. Okay, that's teleportation zombie. Very nice. This is so good. Such luck. Ribsy's trying to convince me that dog sucks, and it is really bad here. Like, Quasar would be way better than the dog here. This anyway is the play. Plus, if our opponent removes one of these somehow, the dog will then be good. Shrinking Violet's kind of sad here. It's a little weird, but 3, 1, and 3 does take this out. So, let's do it. This will actually frenzy through now. Hello, pug him up. So we're doing 10. Very nice. Again, we're experimenting with the dog. It seems like it's good a lot of times, but not this time. It's cool how the the teleportation zombie allows us to scoop something up and immediately replay it, which is nice. I know my face is glitching out a little bit. I'll try to adjust my filter. It seems like, depending on the lighting there. Why did this not die? Did 3, 3, and 1. Wait. Why did this not die last turn? Oh, oh no, it's just 3 and 3. Sorry, I totally miscalculated it. Here we go. Another unlife. Yay! Wow. It's 3 equals 5. I was counting the 1 that the base attack of the teleportation zombie. Such brain farts. Wow, there's the goat. Oh, it's so annoying. That's okay. It grows. Go get him, dog. Our opponent's down to 6. Should be okay here. Cheese. Getting him with the cheese. I like the cheese cutter here because, again, it does not die to the splash. It really just puts another threat on the field. Opponent has 6 to deal with all 3 of these huge threats now. We're out of cards. I guess an environment would answer this one pretty well. So we'll do 4. Yeah. So Bungee Plumber wins. Fruitcake should win. Maniacal should win. Yes! Yes! Easy! Actually, Maniacal would not win because wing the bird. It's a freaking bird. It's a good top deck though. I wonder if I should learn my lesson here that dog is too circumstantial, especially in a deck where you have too many lanes clogged. The Quasar would have been so much better than the dog, like 100 times better. Okay, I'm not gonna just say people's names. If you guys wanna, the donation bot will say it. I'll say thank you or a subscription. Okay, just everyone in the chat is just saying, "Fry, say my name, Fry." It's not working. All right, dog doesn't really add enough. This is better. It's Secret Agent's super good to it's Quasar. It's super good to use Secret Agent because then you get the power a second time too. Powers are really good. Fine, you've convinced me, Ribsy. Congratulations. Go. I'll take the deck list. Did I might have forgotten to take a screenshot of that. Did I do it? Oh, I did. The game starts so fast. It's so cool how the queue times in this game are just amazing. Freaking amazing. Better than Hearthstone's for sure. Okay. Oh, so we have Secret Swimmer. I guess this is going to be good either way. We'll try the Secret Swimmer. We'll see if he has Berry Blast or whatever. So we definitely pass one. Go for that on two.
Can you make a Sunstrike Starfruit for a stream, please?
Can you make a Sunstrike Starfruit for a stream, please? Thank you so much. It's Mercru for the 400 bits. What is this? The problem with Sunstrike Starfruit is that that's Rose, and Rose has no way of increasing the base stats of Starfruit more than being a 2/2. So, Sunstrike Starfruit is a turn 9 combo. On turn 9, it's never gonna last. Like it's turn 9, it's 10 damage on turn 9. Plus, they have to not even leave over one brain, because one brain will be able to remove that Starfruit. If it's a 2/2. Now, if you play the Starfruit on turn 5 dry, first of all, it'll probably get removed on turn 5, but certainly on turn 6, where you're trying to do the Sunstrike, then it'll definitely be removed that turn. Sorry, I almost screwed up that play. Too busy explaining things. This will be a 4/4. Pretty good. It's definitely worth it. Wonder if I should take out this black IP. Probably not. I think my guy is going to grow a lot faster. So we'll do this. So it's a 4/4 and a 5/5. We'll continue this one here. Pretty good. Unlife has low base stats, obviously, so this swimmer only is a 4/4, but it'll grow. And if we get another swimmer, it'll be good. Best way to get cards is make a budget deck and rank up. Keep ranking. Sorry, I'm just gonna make this deck list before I take any more questions. Boogaloo, late game, Swarm. Oh yeah, the reason it's called Sea Swarm is because of a meme. I didn't explain this in the video yet, right? Wow, that's pretty bad. Guess I'm gonna use this to proc the block. So weird. Pretty damn good. 7 and 4. If 8 and 4 would win here. So if he just plays a minion, we're in such great shape. He plays it there. Interesting. Should I go for the extra 2 damage? Or should I go to try to... Well, this doesn't even neutralize it anyway. Going for the damage, folks. So big. Plus, we usually block and get a lightning bolt here anyway. Evaporate. We'll evaporate this. Perhaps next turn. We could just win here. Damn. One off lethal. With with the Bungee. Bungee Plumber Evaporate takes out everything. It's a little scary. This is only 4 damage. We can, again, we always can... We just don't want to get plant food, basically. Draw a card and plant food. We can always take out this black IP if he grows it. And tries to make it 7. Or if he plant foods this. I'm still working on this deck list. Did it work? No, it did. There. Okay. Easy. 2-0. Guy's using a good deck, too. What do you have? Black IP. He had Blooming Heart, Black IP, Captain Cucumber, Banana Source Rex, and we really wrecked him. So, super good. Secret Swimmer is kind of good against every hero. I guess except for Solar Flare and Spadao, just ping that guy. Play him. What is this? Salakus? Let's see. So, we should try to find as early game as possible, I think. This is fine. This is the one that doesn't die to Weed Whack, so I'm gonna play this first. I'm playing it in 4 so I can space out the Shrinking Violet. Like, put the less important minions in the middle. That's interesting. Probably gonna put the egg here. First of all, it can turn to Chimney Sweep or something like that. I also want these 2 on the ground for the environment. I also want him to have a choice of either dealing with my cheese cutter or saving the flower. Usually you can't do both there. You don't want to put your good guy against their bad one. So we'll get a free shot here. Theoretically. Wow, okay. Let's go Rats! Let's go Rats! Cell phone's fine. Go use another card. Dead Ghost or Congo would have done it as well. Both would have been... Swimmer. So we'll probably go for the environment here. I might go for this play. If our opponent plays a big card, we'll see. Oh boy. Okay, here's the deal. The environment does not make us do extra damage to face here. We're gonna fruitcake this. We really want to use this environment to cover the opponent's heal environment. Heal is gonna be strong. Heal is strong against everything. I actually don't know how to beat heal decks nowadays. Really don't know how. I think we play this environment no matter what here. This is not exactly the way we want this deck to go. The Maniacal Laugh will be really strong at 6. We should have a target for it. If we play the environment here, this Swimmer becomes a 3/5 next turn, which is pretty good. This is a fruit. I got it from Fruitcake. I feel like this conjures him a card as well. It's a little bit wonky, but I think I'm doing this. 2 cost 3/5 Amphibious is fine. I'd love a playable card here. It also makes us do the extra damage to his face. So it's gonna be down to 10. A Quasar would be real nice. That's fine. And we have the fruitcake. This is real nice. This just plays around Shrinking Violet. 3/5 again in the water is just fine. Rather a 4/4 probably. We have Fruitcake now on 5 and Maniacal on 6. I mean, we should be able to win on turn 6 here. Really playing this well against Rose. I was not expecting that environment. Is this like one of these weird heal combo decks? This is what he got from the So cool. I'm trying to think. This has a base of 1 health, and these will do 4. This will add 5. I don't know if I need to fruitcake yet. I really don't need to. I mean, right, if we're drawing an extra card here, too. Five, 6, 7. Opponent's down to 3. It makes this win. I think I am going to do this, actually. Just for the extra damage. It makes this lethal next turn. Oh, this does 2 still. Forgot about that. There's that. Wait, yeah, so now opponent's down to 3. Should win the game here. It's going to be very hard for Rose, again, to deal with all 3 of these, to make them out of maniacal, like, remove them off the field. I don't know what 3 cards Rose could have to remove these guys. Especially, again, we put the cheese cutter here, so Shrinking Violet does not kill multiple guys here. Shrinking Violet would do basically... A heal combo would be nice, but it's just not enough. Oh, look at this guy. Yeah, this is enough. Whee! Got him. And we're 3-0, and we're beating some really good decks here. I don't know about the Planet of the Grapes, but otherwise this deck seemed to be fine. Sometimes you get a win streak against decks that, like, what are they even running? But these were the combustible. These are just good decks. That Pan Man, welcome to the Frimely. Really appreciate it. There, I said your name. That's how you get me to do it. It's the easy trick. It happens to be that this is good against Beta. Against just Spikeweed Sector is so annoying against this kind of deck. We're probably going to start quickly. But on the other hand, I don't... This is worse. It's a lot worse. We could just wait till turn 3. Oh, does Sea Storm stand for Control Storm? Hilarious. This is a 3-3. It's going to be very, very hard to deal with. We'll go with this next turn. So again, the title of the stream was accidentally C at the beginning. What is... Do you have a... No. Does he not realize how this works? Why does he want to sack a Forget-Me-Nuts in order to make the Unlife? Do 2 damage to the Unlife. We're getting all Unlives from eggs today. I don't know what's going on. It's sad. This is actually one of the worst things we could have got here. Maybe I should have played this dry. I still like taking this off the field. I don't want him stealing my block meter too. Wow. I think we do not play the swimmer until next turn. I'm gonna go like this. This will either be able to copy the big Unlife or just whatever we have here. If our opponent removes something, we'll be okay. Well, probably just Secret Agent. That's my guess. What's in the box? Cell phone. Perfect. We just need something to trade and draw us a card. Are you kidding me? Alright, so this happens. We're actually going to use it to copy the Unlife. So funny. Swimmer, that is. Look at these crazy plays here now. Look at this. So we're going... so we're going... Dude, give this man a concede button. We have to watch... You know what we have to really watch out for is the shooting Starfruit next turn is very sad. We'll just try to win here. This will be an 8-6, and this will be a 9-7. Correct. Wow. Wow. It looked like he was setting up Starfruit with those pumpkin shells, my guess, but it's just too strong. That was turn 4, guys. We had a 9-7, an 8-6, 5-5, and 2-2. Ridiculous. How strong is this deck? I like that example of using the secret agent beyond turn 2. Some consideration is like it's not good later, but there's a lot of good targets for it in this deck. Yeah, if you have the swimmer, it's kind of always good. All right. So we... Never need 2 of these. I'd love to get a secret agent. I'll just keep chase. Have you ever played Satisfactory? No. What is that? I like this play with the lightning bolt. It's pretty good. I don't want to play into the ground because in Spikeweed Sector. Such a strong card. This really plays really well around Triceratops. I'm not gonna use this. We'll use it. It'll be better later. We'll kill some. We'll kill all 3/3. Plays around Triceratops, the Rotobega, just really anything he plays here. Gets answered. So now we have this play. This is nice. Now I'm gonna play the Unlife in the middle to play around the eventual Shrinking Violet. This doesn't play really well around Spikeweed Sector this turn, but we'll at least draw one of our cards. Hopefully he just plays a minion and we can Lightning Bolt. That would be the tempo. Okay. Or hopefully he just plays just a completely non-tempo, burn a card in your hand. Maybe you'll get one of those by the time you die. Oh, that was such a bad play. Stupid. We have a ramp card now, so we can use this to get an early maniacal. Okay. Early maniacal F. So this will give us 5. I kind of want to play this next turn into Maniacal. I think that's what I'm going to do. This will only be a 3/3. Well, maybe I want to play the swimmer here. You know what? I can do this into Maniacal. Okay, I'm doing it like this. Huh? This is just a 3/3, which turns this into a 4/4. This is fine. And I can play the environment and actually get the Maniacal by playing Unlife of the Party into it. This is what the stats of Nebula should be, by the way. Beans! Time for beans! $1 million question is, should I Lightning Bolt this? Or should I go for the big Maniacal play? I think I'll save these. We really can use these resources later if we need them. Probably not going to. He could protect this, though. In which case, we still get it. Even if he protects this, it's fine, right? I don't need to Lightning Bolt that. Plus, we'll lose the 3 healing. It's not worth it. It's not a consideration here. Walnut. This man's nuts. Gonna get him right in the nuts. He's down to 5. It's so good. Come on, roll 2. Oh, he can block now. So annoying. So this enabled... I know that Quasar looks really good here. Quasar plus 3 powers is probably just as good. I'm gonna go for the Maniacal. Well, he has Mog. Let's go for this. We'll do the Quasar next turn if need be. Can also still do these powers. So. I'm just thinking if he has a full block meter, this isn't exactly the right turn for Maniacal F. But 2/3 is pretty good. He's getting rid of the 5/5. Alright. Here's the play. The good thing about doing it here is that if he rolls a 3, he needs to roll 3. If he gets Mog, he can't actually let these two hit him, so he can't even mug the good one. It's all academic now. The man is dead. Damn, this deck's this deck's really good. And again, guys, besides for this deck having powerful win conditions, I don't think we should be undervaluing in any way the ability of if you're able to adapt a deck and play aggro against the right heroes and control against the right heroes, and just play to a strategy that will beat your opponent's strengths, it's worth it. Green Shadow's gonna have a really hard time. I almost feel like I want to mulligan just to get something better. I don't think there's too many turn 1 threats that we really need to bungee. Alright, I'll keep this just so we have something at least. So we're gonna go for Secret Swimmer. Like, do I have to even Lightning Bolt that? I don't think so. If he plays a Torchwood, I'll Lightning Bolt that later. Probably Lightning Bolt the Torchwood. Just make sure you don't play this in lane 3. That would be stupid. I should make a Subnautica deck. Nah, what is he doing? Wow. Okay. Whee! He could have killed that if he wanted. He's gonna regret not killing it. Yuck! I think because it's free, we're gonna do this. We really don't want to take any more heat. We're at 13. I do want this to be able to go face. So I'm gonna put it here. Turn 3, we get a 5/5 that can grow, and a 4/4. Amazing. How about root decks? Root decks aren't good. Starflord sucks. Okay. Alright. Quasar Wizard. I think this just goes here. Normal environment, this one. He's gonna try to block. Quasar's pretty good here. Since we have 2 lanes where it's very hard to go face anyway, so might as well chip away at these until they die and have a superpower in the meantime. Such tempo. I don't know what he's running. What's the sweet potato? What's the idea? This guy's straight out of Bucket Bay. Budget Valk Trickster hybrid? I don't think so. Just Valk Trickster and the rest of the cards are budget? Maybe. No teleports? It's not a good deck to try to change because the deck list is very precise. It's very, very finicky to have a good balance between tricks and minions. Okay, so we're 6-0. Damn, this deck is dominating. Thank you to whoever gave me this deck idea. Now, this was one of the viewers. We were playing like a tournament last Tuesday, and someone did this against me. They were Boogaloo, and on turn 5, they just unlive Egg, which we haven't done, by the way. We've always started faster because we're playing against all roses. Like, we have not seen a Spadow or a Solar Flare yet, which I'm actually looking forward to. But I was like, hey, it looks like a cool way of swarming. But you just want to go early game here. I think I'll keep the egg. I like the... See, I'm going to go with double. He can answer this on 1 and then answer just this one on turn 2. So I'm going to go egg on 1. I guess I'll play this on heights. In case it turns to chimney sweep. Or what? Are there any 2-drops that are gonna? Wow, he just see he go so stupid. He just go-defies a 1-drop. That's why Swarm is so good against Rose. Half her powers just are desperation plays in the early game. Her powers are way more late game focused, obviously. Even Freeze is just not good against tiny heroes. So now we have 2 of these on the field. Our opponent could answer 1, but answering 2 is a real stretch. I don't want Rotobega to kill both of these, so I'm going to play these together. Get wrecked! So now we're drawing these cheap... This is a tempo deck, and when you start drawing cheap gourmet cards, which are always going to give you tempo, almost always, unless it's King of the Grill, I guess it gives you tempo on turn 5. Opponent, please don't get Weed Whack. Even Mog is so Freeze's best case scenario. This is so great. I have no idea when Huge Giganticus is coming. That's funny. I'm not playing this yet. I'm gonna try to get one more shot from this cheese cutter if possible here. Heal, amazing. I'm gonna save this for like a maniacal ramp. A little bit slow for turn 3. Something to buff our minions would be so nice here. That's not helpful. I don't know if I'm going to play into Shrinking Violet here. There you go. That's what we're looking for, folks. I can do it with the goat as well. Damn, that's great. I'd love to scoop this, but we're almost for sure going to get Shrinking Violeted here. We'll have a great turn 5 play. No. So cool. Happy. So we always scoop you. The question is, do we use a lightning bolt or a fruitcake? I feel like the fruitcakes are probably going to be better down the stretch. We have a very cheap minions. I'm actually going to use a lightning bolt because even though lightning bolt is a little bit overpowered, it's really a 2-cost card that costs 1, but so is whatever card this cheese cutter draws. So probably better, since we have a lot of removal anyway in our hand with the 2 fruitcakes, probably better to get a tempo card. This isn't that good. Okay, here's this play now. Are we even gonna... Wow. So it's Unlife. Kanga. Actually, I might want to play a fruitcake this turn. Yep. This allows us to do that. This will be a 4-4. Pretty good. Don't need to be too greedy there. So we have all these threats in the field. And again, we are able to fruitcake if our opponent does... I don't know. What would be a good play? Bird? Wingnut? Pass, great. This is perfectly fine dying here. Because we'll just be able to make a better play. It would have been nice to be able to secret agent this because it's big strike through. These trade. The opponent used Goat and Freeze. So the last 2 are Mog and Weed Whack. It's fine. It's much better than our opponent getting Mog here. We're actually getting really lucky in terms of what the opponent's powers are. Now we are at 12 health. The Maniacal Laugh is what we need right now. I guess that works. This just grows the Unlife. This can ping something, perhaps to go face, together with the Bungee. Boink. Such boinks. This deck actually has no native gravestones, which is nice because it makes those cards be dead. The last power is always Mog. This is the play. We'll save the fruitcakes. The fruitcakes are really all we need in the late game. The opponent can Mog one of these minions. And it's not the one that's the problem, by the way. If you Mog the Unlife, you take 6 damage to face this turn. I think you almost have to Mog this one and try to deal with the Unlife next turn instead, but... Very Treasure, so good. That's actually really good because it gives us late game here. Amazing. We can't do it though. This does 1 damage to face. We can do this, scoop it, and then do it again to face next turn. We'll probably just win here. How much can our opponent heal on turn 7? Even on turn 8, if our opponent had 12 health, we'd be doing 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. Not enough heals. Decent play. It's not even close. Oh, face! Abort! And we kill him with your own goat. Easy. It's just BM at this point. When you kill Rose with her own goat, when you kill goat with her own Rose. In Russia, Rose kills goat. If you know what I'm saying. Damn, this deck is doing so well. I'll try to take a quick look at BF's deck. No, 404. The link didn't work. What's better, Rush Rank, Smash or Solar Flare? Solar Flare goes a lot faster. The sports decks are a little bit slow. Okay, so here's Solar Flare. Here we are. We don't need 2 of these. For the late game, I think this is when we're going to actually try this. For the late game, I think Unlife is better. Let's look for it. Alright. So let's... Finally, this is the Solar Flare game. Let's play around Solar Flare's strengths, which is really good early game control, which can stunt this kind of deck. And our opponent is going Swarm. Never mind. We're going to have to play into this, obviously. Wow. And we got Evaporate, unfortunately. I think this is pretty good because now, either if our opponent tries to deal with the egg in order to preserve this lane, this cheese cutter is going to hit. I think this deck is going to be really good against ours, unfortunately. I mean, what do we get here? It's so bad. Damn, such a strong start. Very strong. I feel like evaporating this could go a long way here. So let's do that. It'll gain us a card and also just sort of stun the opponent's tempo. If this has 2 attack, which it should, such synergy because this pops and then. Are you kidding me? This is the whole game right there. That was literally the entire game, just went right down the garbage. I have to kill this card this turn or we're dead. I'm gonna do this play anyway. This is so sad. This is such a sad day for all the Jews. Oh gosh. That was really, really bad. What do I even do here? I might end up playing this. Let's see what happens. It's probably just gonna be Pineclaw. That is going in the fail count for sure. What the heck is that thing? Abomination. Good deck here. I just don't... I feel like if we would have had Lightning Bolt, just better powers, it's just all bullseye. It's so annoying. This is so sad. No blocking in sight, exactly. It's a really slow play. It's what we needed to get back into this game. Maybe something good will happen. Oh, wow. 4-1 strike through. That's going to be very, very hard to survive. Ugh. Now our opponent really just needs 1 damage to kill us. God damn. This is not good. This is not good. Oh god, so stupid. Ugh. So we want our opponents to play into lane 1, so we'll play this here. Which one should I copy, folks? I don't know. You're having your bar mitzvah on Zoom with over 200 people watching. That's so cool. King of the Goons. Where are you from, dude? Zoom bar mitzvahs? I wonder if there's been any Zoom weddings. That happened. Do not roll double ones! Thank the freaking Lord. Wow. Okay, that happened. I don't... this strike through is actually killing me here. We're doing some damage to the opponent's face, but... It's a weird force bar. This is actually the best thing we could have got. Please, give us a heal would actually be the best thing, or Boogaloo Super. This brain freeze is so good. Could this happen right now? It dies. Ugh. That hurt. We're taking 2 damage here. We need another Quasar, is what we really need. Now, we always go with this. The question is, do we use the brain freeze power yet? The problem here is the Quasar dies. Now, what do we need next turn in order to have a shot at this game? I feel like the freeze is going to be better later. We'll take the 2 damage. This doesn't prevent the 2 damage anyway. I don't think these 2 minions... Well, are these 2 minions surviving? I don't think it's essential. We actually don't want them getting more shrooms later. This is fine. Gonna get very blasted in the face, I know, right? That is not... that is not what we needed. Now he plays anything in lane 1 and we lose. Oh, this was rough. Rough game. It's guaranteed lethal. Alright. That's the one we lost. I'm happy that's how you beat this deck. Is you just... Solar Flare, Hyper Swarm. Anyway. Damn. See, any minion in lane 1 plus freeze would have at least made us survive. The problem is, at that point, though, there's no way for us to win. We're not going to get to 7. I feel like the biggest issue... Well, the egg into egg, that would have saved us a lot of heartache. A lot of heartache. That Unlife would have survived. We really could have maybe made it back into that game if that egg had turned into something that's just a 2-1. Okay, here's Spadao. So here's another test. I'm going to keep this hand. I'm going to use my Bungee Plumber. Unfortunately, we end up with backup dancers. Again, I don't want to be playing into Spadao's early game control. So we're going to try to get him on turn 4 or 5 or something. Here's an Unlife. We're gonna play late here. Fruitcake, control card. We basically want to make that the Unlife is out of Berry Blast range, and that you play this already. This 2/2 doesn't matter here at all. I don't even have to control it. All right, so turn 4. I feel like we can do this on 4 and then play the Synchronized Swimmer on 5. The problem is that you don't get... The Shamrock, it just ruins this deck. So I think we're still going to wait. I think I'm going to wait till like 6 or something. 6 is really the time that you can get the big plays. Who's running Sea Shroom? Okay, I don't know what this guy's running. Should I wait till 6? Yep. Pass. I'll probably use Lightning Bolt. Alright, here we go. Now we're really going. So this goes, I think the one on the ground is this one. Up. Up. I like the card draw more than the Con-Man here, I think. And this will be a 2-cost 4/4 in the water. It's a little weird that you can't do this till after the eggs, and if we wait a turn, this gets Shamrocketed. It's kind of a weird trade-off. Against Solar Flare, what you would want to do is actually play this whole Swarm play and then play this the next turn, since it's a lot harder for Solar Flare to deal with like a 4/4 or a 5/5. But Spadao just has Shamrock it, so we don't want to risk that happening. It's weird. He's just going face. Here's Hothead. Damn! He also has that, right? Exactly. Come on, Sumo. Pad Synergy. Okay, at least we draw a card. This isn't that good. I wonder if this is like, yeah, Dog would have saved it. I wish, I don't know, if maybe this strategy is a little bit flawed, because it's too easy to just Shamrock it, the big guy. Shamrock it ruins everything. I think we're going to use the backup dancer here and to let the rest of these guys just go face. Leftovers. So good. He's just going for lethal here. Watch him have a Gloom Shroom. No! Damn, wow. Ugh. Get wrecked, Fry. You go for this. It's weird, but I think we have to do this one. We'll do this one next turn. This is probably gotta go with the leftovers real quick, just to make this have a little extra attack. I have to bring back all out mushrooms. This is nice. I guess this gives us the opportunity to not only like control him in a different lane, because we're down to 6 health. Also, if we fruitcake this, it just makes us look 2-cost 5/5. Probably the best thing we could have got there. Wow. So play. It makes this have 2 attack. And he has 5 cards now to our 1. That's so sad. Roll bullseye. Block it. Roll 1. Or just roll 3. God damn. So just his meteor or his bubble just makes him win here. You should keep that in his hand no matter what. Meteor and bubble are like guaranteed lethal unless we get another swimmer. Yay! No, we can't win. 7 and 2. So it's so interesting how the whole idea of this deck was to, against Solar Flare, and Spidao to be able to go late game. And we just got wrecked by both of them, really. So much for that strategy. We just need more roses. We'll be fine. There's such a... Should be good. Wow. Wow. Should I get rid of Quasar here? It'll be fine. Dun, 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 ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Stonks. The man has some stonks. Here we go. Secret swimmer. Such strong. Such stronks. Mog's that one? That's weird. He grows it. What? I would have mogged the one the bigger one that grows there. I guess he feels like he didn't have any other long-term answer to this. As opposed to this, he feels like he can at least put some minions on it. So weird. Wow, this is a really strong play. I think I'm just gonna play the Quasar. How does this work? I guess we'll play the Quasar first and see what the power is. That's pretty smart. I'll go for the egg. The egg activates this immediately, so it doesn't die to Shrinking Violet. Oh, that's a lot of power. Backup Dancers. Since we have this environment in hand, Backup Dancers isn't horrible here. This will grow them again now. Yes, and it draws a card and it's Bullseye. Ugh, love that. What do we get? Are you kidding me? Shark. Unfortunately, the water lane's probably going to be clogged by a robot for the rest of this game. Let's see if we can proc the block with the robot. Thank you, robot. That's all you needed to do. Really appreciate it. Let us win next. We're just going to play this environment and win usually here. Here comes Shamrocket. Oh, Doomshroom. God damn. Harsh. The question is, should we play the backup dancers here? If we just play this... Adding 2 more damage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's probably better not to. Block meter is relatively empty since we have one of these our Bullseye. So this plays more into second Doomshroom. I feel like this might be better later anyway. Well, should I play around second Doomshroom? He has not shown us Shrinking Violet, he has shown us Doomshroom. I think I'm gonna do this. The shark will be better with like a bungee or something later anyway. Why there? There's Rocket. Okay. I think the shark is better now. I'm actually gonna play backup dancer here. 3/3. It's just a lot of damage. So much damage! We could win here. Got him. Easy. Didn't need that. We're gonna basically always win next turn anyway. Alright guys, that was the... Damn, that was the late game Boogaloo deck. So besides for those two... Solar Flare and Spidao beating this deck as usual. They were such unusual decks though, because the Solar Flare was a really aggressive Storm deck, and the Spidao had Gloomshroom. Anyway guys, that was really fun. This deck did really, really well. Super, super pleased. I've been using... I feel like I go through these stages of these old cards like Flag Zombie that I haven't used for so long and finally find a good use for them. I feel like Unlife is the new one. We've been playing Professor Brainstorm. We've done this with Z-Mech. Now we've done it with Boogaloo. So Unlife of the Party really carried this deck, obviously. Hope you guys enjoyed. That was completely amazing. Peace. This is Fry.